Yeah. TT, speak on that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Your life is not a mistake. Your life is not a mistake. Your life. Maybe you should focus on you. Your life is not a mistake. Your life is not a mistake. Your life. Maybe you should focus on you. Ain't nobody gonna do it like you do. Ain't nobody gonna spoil you, it's true. Better tighten up, get to loving you. Promise you're not a mistake. Get your work out, get your work in. Get your check up, don't slip again. Better boss up for the win. Keep your hair done, now see. Don't have time for the drama. Don't be calling his mama. Leave the kids out of your problems. Come to your senses, go out to the commas. It'll lighten your load. You can get it, let's go. All it takes is faith. Stay down and keep praying. Your life is not a mistake. Your life is not a mistake. Your life. Maybe you should focus on you. Your life is not a mistake. Your life is not a mistake. It's your life. Maybe you should focus on you.
Welcome to Viva La Combos with your girl, Ey'Mignon. Joe has been detained since February 25th, 2022. Finally, he was charged on April 14th, 2022. Now, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. If you're a new subscriber, please hit that like and that share button. And also hit the notification bell so that you can get notifications for when I post more video content. Alright, so Monisha Leath has been missing since February 24th, and the Northwest Georgia Scanner reported that the GBI agents have charged Joseph Leroy Jones, age 30 of Cape Spring, with murder, aggravated assault by strangulation, and aggravated stalking in connection to Monisha Leath's death. She was reported missing on February 24th, and the Cedartown Police Department asked the GBI to assist with the investigation. Her body has not been recovered. Jones was taken into custody on Friday, February 25th, 2022, in Thompson, Georgia, on unrelated charges. He was subsequently taken to DeKalb County Jail, where he remains in custody. And I changed the photo from what they originally used because I think this one is more of an updated photo of him being incarcerated. Again, all condolences go out to the family of Monisha Leath. And we're just going to keep praying for everybody's strength during this time. I want to know, why did Joe travel all the way to Thompson, Georgia within the 24 hours of Mo being missing? This had to be after he allegedly strangulated her, obviously. April 14th, 2022 at 4:28 p.m. UT time. It says that the WSBTV.com reported that Cedartown, Georgia, a man who was already in jail has been charged with the murder of a missing mother who hasn't been seen late since late February. Monisha Leath, Monisha Sheree Leath, 32, which she's actually 31 because her birthday is in November, and we're born in the same year, so that's why I say that. And my birthday is before her, so she hasn't turned 32 yet. Okay, she's 31. She was last seen on February 24th around 2 p.m. at the Floyd and Polk County lines. Cedartown police requested the Georgia Bureau of Investigations assistance in looking into her disappearance. The GBI confirmed on Thursday that they have charged Joseph Leroy Jones, 30, with murder, aggravated assault, and aggravated stalking in connection to her demise. Jones was taken into custody in Thompson, Georgia on unrelated charges. As I said before, on February 25th, he was still in custody in McDuffie County when the GBI charged him with lease murder. And that is the Bremen area. Like, he is currently in custody in DeKalb County. So let's go over some questions and thoughts because this got me baffled. I'm really confused. Why did Joe travel all the way to Thompson, Georgia within the 24 hours of Mo being missing? I Googled it. That's like a 3 hour drive from Rome, Georgia. So just imagine if he was in Rockmart or Cedartown. It's still around the same time, right? Which is also sometime after he allegedly strangulated her. So where did he take her after that? Why didn't he just take her to the hospital? You know, he must have communicated with someone, and I feel his family, a member or five, is involved with helping him cover his tracks. And I have my reasons for that, and I'll have to bring out another video on that one because I don't want to put it in this video right now. Why is he charged with aggravated stalking? Because I'm trying to figure out, did she have a TPO on him or something of that nature? Did she have a conditional bond from that January arrest? Is her body near the Thompson area? Because he drove 3 hours in the opposite direction of Rome, Rockmart, and Cedartown after this alleged incident, supposedly sometime after. We don't know how long. We don't know if he went the next day or if he went the night before. Um, was this ordeal premeditated? I mean, you got to think about it. He waited until after she cashed her check. So that doesn't make sense. He kept the wallet in the car, but nothing else. That doesn't make sense to me either. Who helped him? Who did he speak with or visit? He had to have visited someone during that day after that whole situation. He had to act like his day was normal in order for him to have not been suspected early on. But when you keep people out your relationship, then people tend to not know what's going on. So I understand that part too. It is said that Mo was wearing a SpongeBob hoodie during the time that she was on the phone while Joe was reporting on February 24th, 2022. So in my other video, y'all remember I'm telling y'all about, the timeline events and things like that. So it was said that she had actually had a SpongeBob hoodie on. I don't know what color the hoodie was, but that's what I was told that she had on before the 2 o'clock time. So it was also allegedly told to me that that same hoodie she was wearing was also then found in Joe's Cedartown apartment. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. If she was wearing the hoodie while they were at the probation office, but the hoodie ended up in his apartment, which he claims she never actually made it to because he said that he dropped her off before she actually made it to Rome. I mean, before he actually made it to Cedartown. So he said on his way to Cedartown, the phone got thrown from the car and he had dropped her off near family house. But that's not really adding up with everything that's going on right now. So allegedly, the car was also cleaned out completely. The only sign of mold was her wallet. No sign that any kids rode in the vehicle, no trash, nothing of that sort that I'm being told. So he cleaned the car out. But somebody noticed earlier that day while she was sitting in the car what the car had looked like before she was, unheard from. Why is her hoodie in the apartment? How did it get there? Did she even make it to the apartment and he lied and said she walked off? Maybe they did make it to Cedartown. Maybe they did make it to Cedartown and they got into an argument at the Cedartown residence, you know. But it's looking like he did something to her in the car because why would you clean the car out? Did Monisha make it to the apartment? Did Joe lie to throw off the truth? Did he hurt her after she cashed her check? Maybe after the alleged unverified sighting on Rockmart Highway? Because y'all remember I told y'all that I had an anonymous source saying that they saw or they think that they saw these two on the highway arguing. Their car parked on one side. They were across the street from their car looking in the wooded area. I honestly think that she really depended on him for transportation at this point, from what I'm hearing, and that is the reason why she was with him because of the transportation part. And I can't explain it because I'm not around, so I don't really know what's going on. But I have my idea like, if you're trying to leave somebody alone, but you know that you're paying for the vehicle that they're using because it's in their name, but you're the one making the payments on it, of course, you're going to feel like you're not going to want to pull away from that situation. This is just hypothetically speaking, now not talking about her particular situation because I don't know the real details of their situation with the car, but from what I'm hearing, the car was in his name, but she wasn't making the payments. But a hypothetical situation, if you're the one paying and it's not in your name, of course you're gonna be like, okay, well, I didn't put all this money into it. I need to, keep getting a couple rides out of it, situations like that. But that may not have been the case. I'm just thinking. But anyway, so Thompson is in the opposite direction of the Rome and Rockmart, Cedartown, Cave Spring area. She could be anywhere at this point. And now that we know where he was arrested, it just makes the area of search wider. Georgia is very big, has lots of inclines, slopes, hills, trees, rocks, rivers, you name it, lakes, etc., highways. It has so much landscape, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy the situation at hand. So let's just keep praying. Let's just keep praying for the whole situation because their family is really gonna need it at this point. Like nobody was really expecting this. So we got to find her and still bring her home at the end of the day. The search is not over. So we gotta keep going. Alright, and so here I Googled Thompson. It is the McDuffie County area, which is where he was arrested at. They said, and I've never been there before. I've never really noticed this place. I feel like they're the new Rome. Hardly ever on the map, but there. So in the middle, you see 3 hours, 16 minutes from Rome via I-20. And in the other picture, if you notice, Cave Spring is underneath Rome. Cedartown is underneath Cave Spring. Rockmart is right next door to Cedartown. Bremen is right underneath Cedartown, and Buckhannon is in between those two. And I didn't get that one on there, but it's in between Cedartown and Bremen. But I'll see if I can find another screenshot and add that in later. But I just wanted you guys to see that He drove 3 hours deep down south towards Augusta, like deep down south, past Atlanta, past Greensboro. Like, why? Why would you go this far? And how long did it take for the police to find him? They really arrested him pretty quickly, for one, but two, from the moment that she was reported missing, it was what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, around 2 o'clock. That was the last time she was heard from. So I'm gonna say the moment that she was at the probation office outside on the phone, blah blah blah, that was the last time she was seen from, or heard from by cell phone communication. And then, you know, go to 5 o'clock, 5:30. Here he is calling the sister back and claiming that. Oh, I forgot to mention. Okay, so in the last video, I didn't tell you. So when he called the sister back, he was like, "Hey, sis, Mo's in the store." But according to sources, he never addresses her in that happy, chipper, brotherly mode, connection type mode. So that was one thing that was kind of strange and odd that threw her off. Another thing that was very strange and odd that threw her off was the fact that before she hung up with him, because she asked him again, she's in the store, and he was like, yeah, she in the store, like he confirming it. Yeah, she in the store. I don't know, whatever. So after that, he said, oh, I couldn't answer your phone calls because I ain't had a passcode. Ding, 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 ding. Everybody knows you don't need no passcode to unlock no phone to answer no phone call. A phone call can be answered without a passcode. Don't matter if the phone locked or unlocked. If you press answer or decline, you don't have to have no code. However, you do need to unlock the phone in order to access it to redial a number that you missed. You do have to have that. Now, he insinuated that it was a code, so that rules out facial recognition. That rules out vocal recognition for people that have that. That rules out a regular word, a regular worded password with letters. Passcode means it's a short number. It's basically numbers, a password with numbers. It's numerical. So basically, you're saying that she didn't have no fingerprint, no facial recognition, no vocal recognition, no, literal password. And that is kind of strange, right? That's the second thing that really threw her off. Really, let me rewind. That's the third thing. The first thing that threw her off is the fact that he actually called her and she heard his voice on the phone instead of her sister's phone, because it was her sister's number that he called from. The second thing was the fact that he was addressed her in a friendly manner, and he was very happy, and she's saying that, basically that's not his normal demeanor. This is not how he normally addressed me. I ain't feeling that. That's that fake shit. Excuse my French. Another thing was the fact that he mentioned not being able to answer. He wasn't able to answer the phone calls because he didn't know her passcode. So he's basically insinuating he probably wasn't able to return those calls early on because he didn't know the passcode. But that isn't strange, because you're on the phone now with me explaining to me that you couldn't answer the phone because you didn't have the passcode. However, you just dialed my number from the phone that you're using that you claim you couldn't access. So that doesn't make sense at all. So his story isn't adding up. Then another thing I want to know is, how were they able to charge him with murder, attempted, strangulation, and aggravated stalking? What did he say to these people? Now it got me really wondering, what did he say? Did he because if he's gonna speak, he might as well say where she is. Tell us where she is, and it's never gonna go away, but it could resolve a little bit faster, since we know that we're no longer receiving her in the warm blood. And it hurts so bad, y'all. It hurts so bad. She has three beautiful daughters who haven't even had half of a life yet, and they have to grow up the rest of their life without their mother. And now she's not even going to be able to grow old and see her children grow up and have children and such and such and such. It's really sad, and it really hurts, and it really sucks. Always love people from your heart and not from your mood or your needs. Learn to work on yourself before getting involved with working with other people. Because once you know how to control you, everything should go smooth from that point, you guys. Learn to love yourself, learn to work on yourself. But remember to always love people from your heart and not from your mood or your needs.
Baby, baby, I love you so. The way I feel, I just can't let you go. No, this feeling is so deep. I can't deny. I want you by my side each and every night. This feeling is so contemplating. I don't know what to do. I feel as though I'm losing you. I'm acting much like a fool. You promised me that we would be together. And now you're all gone. And I'm sitting here all alone. And I'm telling you, I miss you. I give anything to have you close to me, holding me, and oh, how I miss you. All the things we share, nothing can compare to you.
Thank you guys for listening to my tribute to Monisha. Donations are welcome. We are still taking donations for Monisha Sheree family. This is to get a bigger house for the babies to all fit comfortably. Please send all donations to money sign Jackie Leath number 2, or you can give her the money personally. There will also be plates sold on Friday the 15th. We will let you all know the location soon. Thank you all. Now, this was not posted by me. This was posted by Monisha's godmother on Facebook, and I don't know if they were able to still do the plate selling thing on Friday because everybody found out on Thursday that Joe was charged for her murder. So we don't know if the family took time to, deal with that information. So I'm not sure if they were selling plates, but just stay, on the lookout for plates being sold to raise money for Monisha in the care of her children. Joy Calhoun, if I'm pronouncing that right, also on Facebook, said that she was making a donation box for Monisha Sheree and her children. If you would like to donate to that box as well, you can notify her. Mo, we love you, and we were definitely praying for your safe return. And all we can do now is pray for the recovery of your body so that we can give you the home going you deserve. A moment of silence for Monisha Leath, whose life was taken from her and her kids way too early. Also, if you make a purchase on our online store, those profits will also be donated to Monisha and her children as well. The link is in the description. It is vivalacombos.creatorspring.com/listing/rest Monisha Leath or fly Monisha Leath. Or it's fly high Monisha Leath. Rest in peace, Monisha Leath. We have pillows, cups, masks, t-shirts for women, men, and children, and an iPhone case. Just something to remember her by, and also to help donate more money for the well-being of her children because she's no longer here to care for them. So, as family and friends, I'm sure that's what she would want for us to do is to care for her children. So, and I'm sure her sisters and her immediate family are going to do an awesome job at raising her children. But if you would really like to donate during this time of need so that it could make things easier for Jackie during this time, please don't hesitate to donate at that Cash App, money sign Jackie Leath number 2, or get in touch with Joy Calhoun for Facebook. She also has a donation box. So if you make a purchase on my online store and it has a photo of Monisha, the full profit that I make off of that item will go to her children. The prices are already set, so I lower them, but I'm not gonna make the full amount. So the indoor pillow is $20. It's a 20. It's a. I think it's an 18 by 18 or 16 by 16. I can't remember. However, it's $20, but my profit is probably gonna be like $8. So $8 is gonna go to the children from that $20 purchase. I don't make full profit off of the full purchase amount. I only make a percentage of the profit. So whatever the profit is for those sales, all of that money will go directly to the caretaker of Monisha Lee's children so that we can help provide for them in her absence. Thank you all for understanding, and thank you guys for donating if you have been donating, and thank you for sharing her story so that we can find her and get justice. for the world. Please focus on yourself more. Don't do things for them, do things for you. Have your own likes and passions. Don't lose your sense of self just because you love someone so much. Never forget to always leave something for yourself. You matter.
Your life is not a mistake. Your life is not a mistake. Your life. Maybe you should focus on you. Your life is not a mistake. Your life is not a mistake. It's your life. Maybe you should focus on you. You should be focused on you. There's something special in you. I know you're hearing the truth. Promise you're not a mistake. Know your past was crazy. Know your life makes lazy. All of that will change, so just take the first step. Stick your foot out, take it. Your life depends on it, baby. Winning is on you. It's your season, claim it. Speak it to believe it. It's yours and you'll achieve it. Your life is not a mistake. Your life is not a mistake. It's your life. Baby, you should focus on you. Your life is not a mistake. Your life is not a mistake. It's your life. Maybe you should focus on you.
Type comment prayers for Monisha to show your support. This is my copyright disclaimer. Leave those comments below, please. Thanks so much for tuning in and engaging with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Visit me on my YouTube channel, Viva La Combos, if you haven't been here. Visit me on my Viva La Combos Facebook site, and also hit me on my Instagram page, official Viva La Combos. I have to get ready for work, so I wasn't trying to rush my video because I noticed a lot of people posted their videos as soon as they got information. But you guys, this is just more than just clout. This is so much more than just getting views. This is really somebody's life, and you guys don't be thinking about that when y'all are doing y'all videos. Y'all just want something to talk about. I'm not doing this to have something to talk about. I'm doing this because she was really a friend of mine, and I'm just so hurt, and I'm baffled by the situation. I'm upset because there was not a lot of media coverage for her, and it's not to be racist or anything, but the black guy that got murdered by the white girl got more coverage than her. And he doesn't have no kids. And I'm not being funny because everybody's life is important and nobody's life trumps the next life, but it's just a lot going on in this world. Just stay positive, stay up, and just remember to pray and stay focused, do good, be good. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Please be respectful in your comments. When leaving comments, please be respectful. Period. Respect the family. Respect the privacy. And more importantly, if you have any information, please go to the GBI. Please, please, because it's so important now that he's actually been charged with murder for it to stick. Okay, because just because he's been charged don't mean it's gonna stick. It has to stick, and they have to have evidence to charge him. They got enough evidence to charge him, but when they take this stuff to court, will it stick? That's the key. So if you have any information and you feel like it's valuable, please contact the GBI because we still need to locate her so that she can have a proper burial. And this is not what anybody expected. This isn't what anybody wanted for her. But if you go through and watch my other videos, you'll get the rest of the information that you're looking for, some of the questions that you have that are unanswered, that I possibly could answer would be in the videos, because I don't have any more information than what I'm being told by anonymous sources, or what I'm finding from the news, or what I already know personally from knowing her. So I'm not at, you know, liberty to speak on anybody's behalf. This is just my opinion of the situation, and obviously far-fetched, but just trying to get the news out there so that people can understand what's going on with her case and her situation. And I was really hoping and praying that she would be found alive, and I would be able to just take my videos down, because she would been a return home safe. But as that is not the cause, we still have to do some more digging so we can really find her. And again, I still feel like someone in his family, or someone close to him in his family, is helping him, because if he was arrested in this, it's just a lot going on. So if he was arrested the day after, he hurt her, there's just a lot going on. I just feel like there's a lot going on, and he had a lot of time. He had a whole lot of time from the time that she went missing to the time that he was actually arrested. I don't even know what time he was booked at. Cause just cause you're in there, when you could be in there for an hour, but you don't actually get booked 2 hours later. So them times matter, but they don't